I started rapping when I was 8 years old in third grade at Longfellow. When I got to Millwood, fifth grade, I was 10 years old. My friend, Narcotic, Narcotic, Free My God Narcotic, and my friend Ben, we had been playing Little League football together. But I knew Ben from Little League football. But anyway, they had already been going to the studio with Tony C. Tony C was Bucket Loke's primary producer. So Bucket Loke was in at a couple sessions. So I used to rap with my friends and stuff, but I didn't start recording until seventh grade. But Bucket Loke, he definitely was around in some of our sessions. And I think I was like a junior in high school when his album came out. So Bucket Loke, and of course Nitro, them was some of my first memories of Oklahoma hip hop. And also my cousin was recording too. He was recording in the studio. When I was in middle school. So those are some of my first memories, other than people upperclassmen freestyling at school. Some of the stuff I still remember because I got a great memory. So that's some of my. It was like the genesis of my memory as far as Oklahoma hip hop.
Do you think people have a certain sound, depending on what size?
No, I don't. I think Oklahoma people got a certain way we talk, but the Pac and Biggie era prior to that, and all the way up into that passing. Wait.
Might need to go. Yeah.
I know something that I hear a lot of Oklahoma City creatives say, and that's that Oklahoma doesn't support. Do you feel that way, and why do you think that's?
I think I think we hard on each other, man. I think people don't really get it, and even the ones that get it, they don't really fully grasp the fact that you got good music, but most hits are made, by a machine, a record label and stuff. The hits are made, so I know even DJs or just regular people sometimes they be like, we need some hits. Like, you wouldn't know what a hit was if it wasn't popular. You know what I mean? Like, anything can be a hit. It'd be a lot of good music, you know what I'm saying, that's slept on, and you could play a great song in the club and it's gonna kill the dance floor. Not because it's not a good song, because it's just not known. So I think that goes back to that village mentality. Like my homie right here, look at his hairstyle. Most people wouldn't have the courage to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you got that type of courage, you can go to a show no matter how many people's there. No matter if this artist is signed out on TV or not. No matter if there's 30 people there or 400 people there, you can go and enjoy the art and be like, this is tight, I'm enjoying myself, this is the shit. It takes cool people to do that. If you a sheep, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna be like, where everybody at? And it's just my opinion.
Where do you think we could get some more support from? Like, where do you think the support is lacking?
I actually think it's picking up, Like, I really think our kids, it's like in elementary and middle school, I think they good. I think by the time they get in college, the city's gonna be where it needs to be. I really do. I think we catching it while it's getting there. But unfortunately, all our best days is behind us. But it's good for them. The kids is in elementary now. What y'all think? I think when they get art, like in their 20s, we're gonna be where we need to be. Because the city's growing. But did that answer your question? Okay.
But before you get to the next question, that is true. Like the kids are gonna be like
even sports and everything,
AAU,
everything is just getting where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oklahoma is becoming we far from a major, but we getting there.
Heck
You
yeah.
like a major in 1994?
That might be a good reference. Like for instance, All-Star Weekend, we far from that because they said we don't have enough hotels, but those kids in elementary, our kids, when they get our age, we probably have plenty of hotels, but and then they'll just read about us in the history books.
Will we still be here?
Who knows?
Yep.
Might be just in another
Monumental.
form.
Monumental.
Might be in another form. Who knows?
You know, get the album.
Who are your influences nationally?
Nationally, I'm gonna try to break down my whole evolution as my style. I said I started rapping when I was 8 years old, third grade. I started rapping. I don't know if you remember DJ Quick's first album. Quick is the name. You know, just me with my daddy and my uncles and stuff. I memorized the song off Quick is the name. And my homie used to beatbox at Longfellow. It's Martin Luther King now, the elementary. He used to beatbox and I used to rap the DJ Quick. And people in elementary, they really wasn't. Their parents probably wasn't letting them hear it. So I'm rapping. They like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? But I memorized them things. I made up my own in fourth grade. But so DJ Quick, of course, got the Millwood. Of course, that was the Death Row era. Snoop, G-Thing, Doggy Style, and I was a big Too Short fan. Still is to this day, but I know back then it was because he rapped so slow.
Yeah.
I could comprehend it because he rapped so slow. And like Illmatic and stuff was out then, but I don't remember that stuff then. That was East Coast. You know, we Oklahoma, we West Coast. Even if I heard Illmatic 94, I'm 19 years old, I wouldn't have been able to comprehend that. But Too Short, he rapping so slow. I'm in middle school at Millwood. I'm a pretty boy. All I want is a bunch of girls. I want to be a player. So Too Short, I'm feeling that. Then got into like Tupac in 7th grade. My mama had a real bad car wreck. And I remember listening to Dear Mama on the activity bus in a middle school football game. So I'm related to that. But Millwood, all West Coast. Pac, Quick, Death Row. Machiavelli was 8th grade. But then when I went to the Millwood too in 9th grade, but second semester I went to Northwest. Second semester I went to Northwest, baggy jeans, Timberlands. You know, they was on some East Coast stuff then. We used to rap and stuff at Millwood, but they was kind of rapping different. So I got more into lyrics, got into Nas, Eminem, Cannabis. And I used to just care about lyrics so much. I used to already have my raps made up. So when I was going to the studio, I used to just say my stuff how I had it in my head. I didn't care how the beat was. I'm squeezing words in, I'm off too many syllables. I did that for a while. Then I finally just like, man, I'm gonna have to get on this beat. But I wouldn't trade none of it because I think that's where I am, where I'm at now. Because some people never miss a beat. They just rap so great, they never miss a beat. But they not really saying nothing. I think for me, I always focused on what I was saying in my words for so long, even when my delivery was fucked up, that now that I'm on beat, I still miss the beat sometimes, but it's okay. Kanye be missing it, but for the most part, I'm on it. But I think I can combine the two, the balance, being on the beat and saying clever shit. So I wouldn't trade it. My whole evolution as an artist, I wouldn't trade it.
Oklahoma City, name your top 5.
CHRIS? Nah. Let's see. But that ain't even Oklahoma City. Like, my homies would tell you, they tell me I'm delusional, but I feel like none of them guys can fuck with me. I just feel like, for instance, if you a producer, if I come to your crib, hip hop is so big, you probably rapping too. Your best homies, your cousin, or somebody that's really spinning with you. So if you play me some beats, you're not gonna play me your best shit, right? It's just natural. Guys like Kendrick and Cole, them guys are dope. I wouldn't be true to hip hop if I didn't say they dope. They wasn't dope. They amazing. But those guys are getting the best beats from the best producers, and all they have to do is rap every day. Like, put me in that same position. I really feel like that. I get inspired by them guys, but I don't feel inferior when I listen, like for real. But that's how you're supposed to feel in hip hop, though. But back to your question. Just not even being biased. I'm gonna try not to do like 5 in order. I'm gonna just name 5 other than myself. Bucket Loke is a monster for what he was doing when I was in high school and even till later. Dex, Quasi, Index, he's nice. Just producing, rapping, songwriting, and all. Um, I remember watching duo and ciphers at the Fair and Soul Bowl and being just like, wow, you know. Who else? Nemesis is dope, especially freestyle, one of the best freestyles I ever saw. Um, damn, cause I know a lot of people that's hella nice, but I'm just trying to dumb it down to just like projects or just overall. Shit. I'm gonna have to come back to it. JB, of course, you know, my brother, he's nice too, you know. Like, you know, we got our little thing going, I had our thing going as some of my homies, I correct them all the time. They'll be like, man, he can't really rap. I'll be like, no, that nigga can rap. And unfortunately, I know he did probably did the same for me when somebody tried to hate on me, like, oh, Chris can't rap. JB, like, no, he can rap. You know what I mean? And I told him that's why I even ripped so hard on you, because I respect you. And I swung first. Normally in hip hop, whoever comes second got the upper hand. So I told myself, I want to go hard. I want to set the bar here, so when you come back, all you can do is meet it, and we can laugh about it, you know, and just go. But since you never came back, it make mine just seem so harsh. But what I'm supposed to just go here and then just let you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that. But I went that hard because I do respect him as an artist. But let's see, Bucket, JB, Dex. Those are outside of my crew, but Cap, Xavier Martin, DZ, Ad-Lib, State Gang Vince, Young Bud, Buddy, he's locked up right now. He get out at the end of 18 or beginning of 19. He's been in for 10. He's really nice, and I ain't just saying that because that's my homie. But I'ma just scratch the 5 and just tell you artists that I genuinely like. Not just people, but I really like them. I like Grant. I like Stutter. I like Continental Cut. Ooh, I could put him in a 5. Jay Porter, Tom Tucker. You know what I'm talking about? I could put him in a 5. Yeah, that boy's nice. Beatty Man. Everybody in Puzzle People. Sativa Prophets is nice. Joey, of course, you know what I mean? Stepchild, Old City Step, Mouthpiece the Ripper's cold. I mean, I can go for days, you know.
We got a lot of people on the rise.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
do.
We do.
We do. We got a lot of talent.
A lot of projects and everything on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you would just want people to know about you or about the Oklahoma City hip hop scene?
I want them to know. I want them to know that it's more than the Thunder here. You know, we was a city before the Thunder. I think the Thunder is a gift and a curse right now, just right now. You know, they get so much attention and they do so much good for us, but we was a city before the Thunder. Like we really was. We was a city before the Thunder. Like for real. But that goes back to the kids in elementary now. They not gonna have this conversation. They grow up on that. That's all they know. You know. But just me myself, I'm definitely gonna tour this year. I'm in rare form. Like I don't have to force myself to do it. Like I love it so much. I naturally do it. Like it's just in me, it's not on me. Like this is my culture. It's not just a genre of music, it's a culture. It's really in me. And I can feel it. I'm in rare form, artist-wise. I'm in rare form. I got some stuff bubbling that I'm not gonna speak on, but I'm definitely gonna tour this year. And I've also, you know, I've been in my comfort zone. All my family is here. I've had shows in Portland, Cleveland, St. Louis, and other places that I didn't go to because I didn't want to step out my comfort zone. Like sometimes I've been out of town with other people and you like don't meet that many people there, and me just being in the box like, damn, I'm gonna have to pay for this plane ticket. I'm gonna have to do this, step away from my hustle, go here, and just didn't take the chances, which I probably should have, but I also believe that life is already written. Things is going to happen when it happens. I feel like I'm somebody that what it takes like 7, 8 years to be a lawyer, 7, 8 years to be a doctor. Sometimes it takes a few extra years. I feel like I've been in school right here in Oklahoma, and I'm just now getting certified to be a doctor right here at home. Now I'm ready to go start practicing outside of here. You know, all my first impressions on y'all, whenever it was, that can just be our thing. It could be sacred to y'all. But where I'm at right now, Rare Form is about to be my first impressions on the rest of the world. And I'm coming on me. I'm touring this year, and I'm coming. And my style, it don't matter if there's 15 people there or 30 people there. My style, my show is going to be intimate. And I'm going to connect. I'm going to connect with most people in the room, and I'm going to do that and just see how it spread, you know. I don't have to be platinum, but I know it's going to spread. I know that. I'm going to manifest that. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah.